What made you want to write this book?
I really wanted to know my father better than I did. And on the eve of my 40th birthday, I realized that I really wasn't going to happen naturally if I didn't make it happen.
Duane Allman's daughter was born in 1969, when the now legendary Allman Brothers Band was just coming together in Macon, Georgia. Duane was on his way to becoming one of rock's most influential guitarists. And then Galadrielle Allman lost her father when he died in a motorcycle accident in 1971. He was just 24.
I was only 2 when he passed away, so other than piecemeal stories from family, I really would look to magazine articles and books to try to glean something of him.
Her memoir, Please Be With Me, A Song for My Father, is a kind of family portrait of the Allman brothers, Duane and Greg, growing up, and of the band that became their second family.
That's what his vision for the Allman Brothers was, that he would make a band with equally talented musicians, as strong as he was, that could all spread out together.
When you see the band now,
Yeah.
do you in some way hear your father?
Absolutely I do. And it's very moving.
Her mother, Donna Roosman, was 18 when she met Duane Allman.
She really did witness that whole creative growth in him, when he was just learning to play slide guitar, when he was just going to Muscle Shoals and playing sessions with Wilson Pickett and Clarence Carter, and he was having a whole new experience, and they were also falling in love.
You say in the book, I think, that their courtship largely happened in letters.
Yes, and I'm so grateful that she saved them.
In December 1970, not long after he recorded Layla with Eric Clapton, he wrote from the Ramada Inn in Milwaukee.
Dearest Spoon, thanks for the sweet secret message. Please try and have a little faith, honey, and everything will be all right. Eric Clapton has asked me to join his band. I really don't know what to do, but don't mention a word of this to anyone at the house.
Their marriage was short-lived. Galadrielle's parents split in 1970, and she and her mother would move to California.
You described seeing a picture of your parents together for the first time only a year ago.
Yeah, on the internet. I mean, you have to understand, before this technology, I probably had maybe a dozen pictures of my father, and maybe 10 of 12 were promo shots. I mean, it really did have that kind of validating feeling of like, yeah, look, there they are, my young parents.
Galadrielle spent 4 years interviewing Duane Allman's friends and her relatives. In the middle of it all, she says, her father came to her one night in a dream.
The thing that was the most striking about that dream is I could see him. I could see the details of him. I could see his face. I could see his expressions, and it was so real. And then when I hugged him, in the dream I hugged him, and his shirt was wet from the rain. It was just, it couldn't have been more vivid, you know? And it really felt like a visit. I'm fine if I gave that to myself and I imagined that, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be cosmic, you know, to be really comforting.